Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world, you know who it is, your boy JJ right here once again at JJ's PC Builds. Well, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to get it started with a little bit of what we're going to do is we're going to take and go on to Amazon, maybe do some Micro Center. We're going to take a look at the motherboards, like MSI or Asus, Gigabyte, all the motherboards that are out there. We're going to look at the AM4, we're going to look at the AM5 series and see what's up and give you an update in the prices, which is today at the December the 7th, and that's 2022. So stick around, we got some B-roll for you, so do stick around and enjoy this. this point, how can I say this? Well, how about this? Since all my videos are uncut, just stick around. It's going to get better right here at JJ's PC Builds. And welcome back, welcome back. Looks like, I'm going to take y'all on a little journey to Amazon, which I already got it set up for you. So we're going to have a look at what's going on at Amazon. There we go. We kind of flip it up on you. Okay, it looks like what we got going on is got an MSI Mag B550 Tomahawk motherboard for $169.99, $170. Looks like they had it at $190, so you get like a $20 drop off. But they got more choices if you want to buy used. If you're going to buy used, then, watch what you buy. I never buy used from Amazon. It's either new in the box or nothing. Just remember that. And they got the B550F for $205. Now the B550F, $205 for the AM4 motherboard. See, that's the thing. Back, was it about maybe 2 or 3 months ago, the price was down. It was down, like, let's say, it was down to like maybe $140. Now it's up to $204. These prices are starting to go up. I told y'all they're going to start to go up. Look at this. The 590p, they got that for 119 bucks, so that looks like it's 120 bucks. That looks like it's 160 normally, and it looks like you get a $30 drop off there. The 590e, the 1200 for the 11th and 10th gen. See, that's the thing. For 200 bucks, you're gonna buy this motherboard, right? And they offered it at $249, so you save $49. Okay, that's there. Anytime you see something inflated as much as I see this inflated, look at this, 310 bucks for the Z690A, and that's the 12th gen. And though you can get with the 12th gen, the it's supposed to be with Intel, the Z690, you should be able to plug in 13th gen to the 12th gen. That's what they're saying. But I don't see how, well, yeah, I can see how that's possible, but don't quote me on it. They say that it's supposed to be able, you're supposed to be able to take and plug 12th and 13th gen into the Z690 motherboards. And this looks like it's the A version. I'm kind of debating about it, but it looks like it's an okay motherboard. They got the Z690F, for 20 bucks more. Well, yeah, 20 bucks more. And that's for 12th gen, plus, you can plug in 13th gen if you want to do 13th gen. They got the Z690 Plus, which is 12th gen, for 215 bucks. They had it at 260. It's, the 600 series motherboards are all going to be over 200 bucks. Well, they got well, my bad. But this looks like, yeah, this is the 1700. This is the 1700. This is 12th gen. My bad. I got a 12th gen motherboard right here for 109 bucks. But it's the 660M, which that might be interesting. Might be interesting for y'all to check that out for 110 bucks if you're looking to go 13th gen. That, and do your math. Let's go into it a little bit since it's one of the cheap motherboards. Let's kind of do our math a little bit here and see what we're getting our hands into. It'll definitely support Windows 11 64-bit. It's got 4 DDR4 channels, so it is DDR4. It's got the 6 plus 2 plus 1 phase. Let's see. Is there anything that is worth noticing about? Looks like they got the i5. Let's see what they got. Yeah, they got the i5 12400 paired up with it, but I doubt y'all are going to be wanting to run the 12400 with that. But you can use DDR4 RAM, so it is the DDR4. So for 109 bucks, looking at the motherboard a little bit, doesn't have all the VRMs covered. Looks like you're going to need extra covers for the VRM. This board doesn't look no different. Truthfully, it does not look no different than my Asus motherboard that I got here for the B450. That looks no different. And that's just the shameful thing. But going on, they got the 660M for 171. They got the Z690E for 379. Look, I'm going to tell you all something. I'm doing all these prices so you all can see what's going on. I mean, they even got a Dell Precision Y3 3600 motherboard right there for almost $300. I mean, come on, really? I mean, that motherboard's about $300, and I'm like Mother Teresa here, But they got the Prime B660M, which is 12th gen for 129, which that's kind of a bump up. I mean, if it gives you 4.0, it kind of limits the chip, but you're trying to go by with what you can afford. See, that's the whole idea, to go by with what you can afford. I mean, if you want to do the 590A, but that's not 12th gen, that's 11th gen. They got the 560i, which you know what I means. Basically, it's a smaller ITX motherboard if you want to do ITX. They got 11th and 10th gen for 155. Let's see what else. Guess we're flinging this back to AMD. This is an AM4 motherboard for 159. It's a 550M, which the prices are not too bad. This is the 550i. It's the AMD motherboard 550i for 200 bucks. You know, I can't see why well, because what, they got lights on the sides? Come on, give me a break. That motherboard is half the size. You're getting a cut down motherboard with minimal stuff, and they're charging $200 for it. Come on, you're not getting anything for that. I mean, you can get more with this motherboard right here for $111 than you would with that $200 motherboard. You know, come on. It's not hard, people. It's not hard to understand. Look at this motherboard, $159. Definitely cheaper than the ITX. You know, I mean, if you're going to build a computer, build it big. Go big or go home, basically. You know, if you're going to build it big. But, you know, I'm not going to tell you to buy something that's like $500 for a motherboard, neither. I'm not going to tell you that at all. I'm going to take and go right past the Dells and everything else and go right to the gravy. $209, well, $210. Says it arrives before Christmas. They got a 570i. We just discussed that. They got the Z490 for 139. You know, I mean, if you're looking for a 600 series, then, you know, you're looking to they get into a little bit of cash to be dealing with that. So, I mean, they even got the 650M for 229. If you're doing the doing AMD motherboards, you can do that. I mean, they got a combo right here for the 8-core 16 thread, but that's the 3700X for $400. Okay, this right here, I would say no as a combo pack. I mean, if you're looking to just get something to plug and play, then, you know, I can understand that, you know, but I can't see for this combo pack paying $579, you know, $580. I can't see that neither. I mean, look, prices are not going to get any cheaper on the motherboards unless you want to do like, you know, the 450M, which is second and third gen, but this one this one might run like the one I have. That if you're doing the B4 400 series, um, you know, they got this one that's 10th gen. You know, look at this package right here. So you get a 16 core, an i9 12th gen. You know, with the motherboard for $1,000, $1,003. Unbelievable. Cannot believe they cost that much. I cannot believe that at all. I mean, I know there's been some new announcements coming out about graphics cards and stuff like that, but I'm going to save all that for, you know, graphics card nightmare, so y'all have to wait until Saturday to get an update on what's going on with the graphics cards. I'm going to save all that for that, and I'm going to do a couple videos on looking at these motherboards, maybe look at some cases, you know, start moving it around so y'all can start to see how much the power supplies cost, how much the cases are costing, you know, how much fans cost, you know, the necessities you need for the computers. I'm going to start doing those. But, you know, I mean, right now, what we're doing is we're going through and we're looking at all the motherboards we can that are worth something. But, you know, from what I'm seeing right now, you know, the prices are kind of high on the motherboards unless you're dealing with the 500 series. then that's a different story. Sorry. So if you're wanting to look for the 500 series, let's go over to Micro Center. Let's just type in micro. I typed that wrong. Micro Center. Okay, so let's go to Micro Center and see what's going on. Let's see, holiday savings. What do they got? Okay, hit accept. Oh, see. Let's see if they got anything in the top deals. Let's go to processors and CPUs. Okay, well, this is the price on some CPUs, but I hit the wrong one. I should have hit motherboard. Let's go to motherboards. Now, what ones we're gonna take a look? We're gonna go to AMD. We're gonna look at some AMD motherboards. Alrighty, let's see what we got. We got the 670E, $500. We got the 550F for $205. You know, we got the 570F for $210. We got the 550F, $200. You got the 650A for $280. You know, I mean, it looks like the prices are not coming down that much, but I'm going to tell you, after the first of the year, something's going to change. Because with the way I'm hearing it, that, you know, you got them tariffs that are going to be placed on China, so, you know, if you got companies dealing with China, you know what's going to happen. It's basically going to come down to, you know, it's going to come down to the point of, you know, which deals are you going to be wanting to get, you know. So, looking at, you know, some Intel motherboards, you know, you're looking at $309 for a Z790, or $310. You're looking at $500, which is sold out. You know, for the Z790, Z790, $500. They got 4 in stock at Micro Center. You know, you got $219 for a 690p, DDR4, $220. You got Z590 for $200. You know, I mean, you got the Tai Chi, which everybody said in past videos long time ago, Tai Chi ain't crap. So I'm not even going to worry about the Tai Chi. And that doesn't even phase me none. I look at the cheaper motherboards is because I'm looking at the man that can only afford what he can afford. And that's what I'm looking at. The only what, you know, a consumer can afford. I mean, so, you know, I mean, if you want to do your holiday shopping, you go to Micro Center, you go to Amazon. I'm not recommending Newegg right now because they're kind of going out of style. But if you're looking to do a used computer, you know, and you don't want to deal with a lot of the headaches and stuff like that, you know, you could do an eBay and get the parts, get all the parts, and then if they all check out good and everything's running good, then you don't have to worry about that 30 days, because that's the only kind of warranty you get is about 30 days, and that's eBay standards. So if it goes up after 30 days, then, you know, you got 30 days worth of computer. So that's the only reason I don't do some of them used kind of things is because I look at it that if it's used, that you're going to run into a bunch of problems, and basically you want to game and go, and we're not going to go with that, all that nonsense, you know, because I know the consumer, and you're the kind of person that just don't want to deal with all that headache. And I don't blame you wanting to not deal with all that headache, because Christmas time you don't want to get something used for somebody. You want to get something new, something with a warranty. So if you buy the parts individually, make sure you get a factory warranty, and you get, a normal warranty. So you can at least get 4 years of warranties on your parts and make sure they're honored. That would be, the best way to go. So if you get the manufacturer warranty and you get the store warranty, basically you get 2 warranties in one deal. That's my conclusion on the warranties. As far as the motherboards, they got some awesome motherboards out there. It depends on what one you want to get, and what you want to buy compared to putting it together and stuff like that. I mean, motherboard is a motherboard. You get different manufacturers with different kind of speeds and everything else. The best recommended that I've tried so far is asus, and asus got good motherboards. I do in time want to try MSI, gigabyte, and so on. So in time I want to try different flavored motherboards just to see what works for me and what would work for you, the consumer. Alrighty, we're getting into a 25-minute video, so make sure y'all like and subscribe. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers to reach our first set of goals, and then after that we go from there, and then we need to get 4,000 watch hours. So make sure you all, if you're subscribed or you're not subscribed, make sure you watch the videos to the beginning to the end, because that puts more time on the clock for us, and it would be really appreciated. And we got a new subscriber to the channel, and I do welcome you, new subscriber. I didn't catch who it is, but as soon as I get a good list, then I'm going to take and name everybody off on the list. So that way, if you're becoming a new subscriber to the channel, I will get your name, and then we will go from there. Just to let you know. So this way we can say, everybody can say hello to you. And don't forget, we got, hopefully this Friday we get some builds, and you all, send in your builds. It can be an AMD build, it can be an Intel build. If you want to show off your build on this channel, you want to get on one of the videos, send in your build. You know where my Twitter's at, and you know where my email is at. And if you don't, just leave a message in this video to let me know, and I'll redirect you to where you need to go. So, but until the next time and the next video, this is JJ, your boy. We will see you on the next one.